Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Anthony Cordova, Tony C., the man about love, and you're here at the show called The Soul Reader. And that's because I tap into people's souls to do a reading, because I am an empath, so I'm a psychic natural born empath, and that's how I best communicate to people. And also, I can connect to your loved one on the other side if that's something you want. Usually I can, but remember, none of this is an exact science. So I just welcome everyone that's here. And I can't see everyone that's here, but maybe my lovely wife, Jill, will tell me.
I will welcome
Oh,
everyone. We have Colleen who says, "Hi, Anthony."
hi, Colleen.
And we have Bianca.
Bianca. Bianca. I always like that name,
Me too.
Bianca. Sounds like royalty. You know, royalty. Bianca.
We could
Strong
call
name.
it Queen B.
Queen Bee. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Again, also, if you do want a reading during this show, um, Jill has something to say.
We have two more people.
Oh, who do we have?
We have Golden November.
Golden November. Yes, Golden November is one of our creators here on Fireside. So welcome.
And we have Samantha.
Samantha, welcome, Samantha. I'm happy that you're here. I really am. And as I was saying, I do free readings here every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. But first, before I get into doing the readings, if you would want one this evening, just hit that ask button, or it might say comment, and type in that you want a reading, and we'll put you in the queue. Yeah.
I see two more people.
Two more people.
Life Loss
Life Loss. Welcome. I don't think I'm familiar with Life Loss.
and Melissa.
And Melissa, welcome, Melissa. I'm so happy you're here. And I'm always happy when people come to the audience because I do like to make that connection.
And when you do get to the segment where you do your readings, both Colleen and Bianca would like a reading.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right. Is there an order that they're in, Jill?
I see Colleen's first and then Bianca.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm looking forward to that. But before we get into the reading, let me see. I want to tell both of you something about the reading before I get into the readings, but I'm going to talk about the topic of the day briefly before we get into that. But when I do my readings, there's always a safe word. And the safe word is the same word every time. Simply stop. Just say stop. You don't have to scream it, yell it, just say stop. And I will stop and either move on to something else that you're curious about, or we might need to stop altogether. But I do try to stay away from things that I think might be too sensitive for you. Yeah. All right. Now, let's get into the topic of the day, which is, are you living? Good question. Now, obviously, everyone that's in this audience is living. Okay, I'm living, you're living, we're all living. Yeah, we know that. But are you really living? So, the questions you need to ask yourself on whether you're really living and what that is and what that looks like. If you are a person that when someone says, just a greeting in a day, and they say, "How you doing?" Do you say to yourself, or you may say it out loud, "I'm existing." Do you have those things? I'm getting by. I'm doing the best I can. All of these types of comments, and whether you vocalize it or just say it in your mind, chances are you are not living. You are not living your life, which means you may already feel defeated. Uh, what's the point? You're thinking, what's the point? Why am I here? Why does life have to be so hard? When is something going to go right for me? Okay. Now, quite often, depression can bring these types of thoughts. Uh, and then also, these types of thoughts can bring you into a depression. Okay, because you may not have been depressed from the beginning, but if you constantly have these types of negative thoughts, thoughts that nothing goes right for you, thoughts of when is this going to end? You know, I do because I've had those thoughts before. So instead, we need to live. We need to live. So when you're feeling defeated, do something different. And those of you that are familiar with me know that I say that often. I say it at the close of my other one of my other shows. Make sure you do something different this week. So when you feel that your life is just mundane, what's the point? Do something different. Maybe after work, you go to the park. It's something different. Maybe after work, you go bowling. Maybe after work, you go to the library. But maybe after work, you do something different in your day. Because when you do that, you're going to interact with different people. And the different people may have a different outlook than the people that you spend most of your time with. Because if you're spending time with a specific group of people at your job, specific people at home, and nothing ever gets better for you, let's change your environment. Let's do something different. And that can also lead to changing your outlook on life. Because you may meet someone and have an interesting conversation. That's simple. And I'm not saying this is the answer to everything, okay? But we're put on this planet to live, to experience life. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Maybe you're retired and you just want to sit at home. You don't want to do anything. No, do something. Be with people because we're made to interact with each other. So when we're not doing that, we're doing ourselves a disservice, not to interact with other people. And now, mind you, if anyone has any questions or comments on this topic, just raise your hand, hit the comment or ask button, and we can talk about that a little bit. But if you don't, we can get straight into some readings, is what we can do. Jill?
Last time I said that Colleen was first, but I actually see that Bianca asked first.
Bianca, okay. All right, Bianca. Jill is going to bring you onto the stage. Now, I do need you to accept video. it's a lot easier for me to connect to you if you're on video. So I use voice and I use sight and to kind of connect to you. So I think I see we have Bianca on the stage. So she's there. So now all we need to do is get her to video. So you should be seeing a button to press, Bianca. Did you
That was the button that put her on the stage.
No, another button for video.
That's what I invited her to do.
Okay, Bianca. Bianca, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see the accept button for video?
No.
Okay, we're gonna try to send that again if we can. Sometimes there are technical difficulties with the app, but hopefully it's not happening. If you're not getting it, Jill, let me see if I can.
It's the only options I get is to remove her from the stage and take her off video.
Oh my gosh. Turn off video. So why don't you do that? Why don't you turn off video, or I can do it right here. Turn off video, and then maybe we can invite her again. You gonna do that, or you want me to do it? Okay, so Jill's gonna do that.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. But in the meantime, while Jill is doing that, I can start talking to you, Bianca. And Bianca, I noticed your emoji. You look like a movie star.
It was a what do you call it? Like a screen, you know? I forget the word for it, but yeah.
Well, cool. That's a great picture.
I don't know why, but for some reason it is not allowing me to open the video.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can connect to you without the video. So, so like I said earlier, I don't know whether you was here, but I am a psychic natural born empath. So most of my connections come strongest empathically. So I kind of feel your emotions, who you are, maybe what you're going through at the time. But I just want to talk to you a little bit and see what's going on. Like, how was your week? Is your week going good? Is your job going good? What's going on?
Basically right now, I was recently diagnosed with MCTD.
And what is MCT?
So that's muscle, I think it's contracted tissue disease. So basically what it is it's a overall disease. It's an immune disorder, autoimmune disorder, that can be complicated because it brings in multiple disorders. So I'm looking at an 80% chance of having 10 more years.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
So, and
so
does it also break down your muscle mass?
it does.
Okay.
So basically, at this point in my life, I've done about 20 years in the healthcare field. Received my associate's degree, come out of a 20-year abusive relationship with my ex-husband,
Okay.
only to get this diagnosis. And so now I'm sitting on what's my purpose, what's the next thing, what's what, and how do I finish out with purpose.
Care field. Uh, so are you like many people in the healthcare field where are you a good patient? or a bad patient?
I'm a very
Skeptical patient.
yeah, yeah. I find that a lot of times I'm teaching the teachers,
Yes.
and um, it can be frustrating, and it can be like, how do I trust this person to care for me when I have to intervene and teach certain
And
things?
teach them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be very difficult. Um,
Mhm.
so let me clarify, because I usually ask people this question: is what is your major concern? So what I heard was that your major concern is, where do you go from here, and what is your purpose? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I am having a hard time connecting to you, Bianca. I'm sorry, but just bear with me. Time connecting to you, Bianca. I'm sorry. Okay, all of us, including me, all of us uh, will do better when we have a purpose.
Mhm.
Um, our purpose is kind of our mission. These are the things we should do, whether we get paid or not. I'm feeling you like like this way, that way, this way,
Yeah.
that way, this way, this way, that way.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and it's making it difficult for me to uh, focus or narrow in on which way to go, because you're pulling yourself in so many directions. The
Hmm.
questions, the questions you have for yourself is what's causing the confusion. Um, hmm. So, and then your situation, that it's like a cycle.
Hmm.
Um, you keep cycling with the same thoughts,
Correct.
and you're not getting anything new.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I feel like I'm stagnant, like I'm sitting on something.
Yeah.
And I go on like TikTok, and I'm supporting people that need to be supported. I'm just sending them messages, random messages,
Hmm.
and that's all I'm doing. But I still feel like I'm just sitting. But I still feel like I have all these ideas, all these thoughts, all these things that I wanted to do, and yet I'm fighting with it because I can't
Because
physically.
you can't. Um, do you meditate?
Yes, I need to do it more frequently, but yes.
How good are you at it?
I used to be good, really good at it. Right now, it's hard. Um,
Yeah.
I
Uh,
feel empathic myself, so I've
I'm so if you're empathic, um, I don't want to put out that I feel sorry for you. You
yeah,
know what I
and
mean?
that's the part I really dread is when people start with the pity. I don't want
Yes.
that.
So, um, it's time.
I'm happy to go home. Like, I don't have a hard time with that. What I have a hard time with is making sure that my children are okay for the future.
Okay. How old are your children?
Um 20, let's see. I have memory issues, sorry.
Okay.
23, 21, 19 and 15.
15. Okay. And is there a father in their life?
Father is around and they converse with him. Some of them work with him, but he doesn't visit his youngest.
Hmm. We're not even going to get into that.
Yeah,
Um,
no, I
so
wouldn't either.
so let's get back to focusing on you. I'm connecting with you more. So it's time, and hopefully you understand this the way I say it.
Yeah.
It's time for quiet. Meditate all the time. You really need to um, get back to it. And you definitely need to do it when you absolutely, positively will not be disturbed. Good. Hour
Yeah.
is
At
real
one
good.
point, I got up to an hour.
Hour
So,
is
but
real
I mean, my
good.
average was a half an hour.
Okay, that's good too. That is excellent. But make sure you do it when you absolutely will not. I know I just said it. Will not be disturbed.
Hmm.
Do it then. Um, in the past, when you meditated, did you meditate with a purpose, with a goal, or did you um, just meditate and let whatever came in come in come in?
I was meditating with the purpose, trying to relax my mind and recover from trauma. Um, so yeah, I was very, very good at that and yoga. Um,
Great.
and since though I think I'm in this cluster because when I got on social media again, specifically TikTok, um, it was a lot of grief,
Yes.
a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion. I just cried the first day. I just sobbed because I was so sad for the world
Yes.
and what was happening.
Okay.
And it overwhelmed me what was happening.
So, with you being empathic and with what you're going through now, you don't really need to be on social media.
Okay.
Um, I don't even, I do very, very, very little social media.
Okay.
And it's for that reason.
Okay.
So when I get on social media and I see and hear and all of these things, I take it in,
Yeah.
and I don't want to feel.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm having a hard time with that.
yeah, that's the problem because even though you're trying to focus you on self and you're having a hard time with doing that, but you're having a hard time is because you're kind of frantic.
Yes.
Okay. So you got social media, you're trying to, and you said you got on social media to give other people relief.
Yeah.
You need relief. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
You're the one that needs relief. You're the one that needs self care. I mean,
Yeah.
real self care. Um, what time do you usually meditate?
Um, the morning's probably better for me, either when I first wake up or like around 11 after I have my coffee.
Okay, and those are times where you will not be disturbed?
Yes, because my children, the ones that live with me, are not here. They're at work or they're at school. So I
Okay,
don't think anybody was
okay.
here.
So, when you do your meditation this time, first, again, so we know we're gonna start getting away from social media for now.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, you want to get away from social media. That is
Mhm.
your focus is being taken away from you. So
Yeah.
we need to put that aside. Um, then in your meditation, we need to start one, like I said, quiet. You need quiet, but you need for a moment, you need to stop trying to figure out what's your purpose. No, no, no. You're not giving up. No. That is self-help. This is what's going to heal you emotionally because right now you're not centered
Oh.
at all. At
Mm-mm.
all. And at this time in your life, you don't want to be off balance.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's what you are. You're off balance right now. You don't want to be off balance.
No.
So first, quiet everything down. Stop trying to figure out what your purpose is. Okay.
Okay.
And then after that, and I don't know how long it will take for you. Okay. And you can come back to the show every week and we can talk about it if you want and where you're at in this process.
Okay.
But once you're able to get quiet and put aside what it is you're supposed to do, once you're in that space, then I want you question in meditation.
Okay.
Okay? Just what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You need the answer to come from the other side.
Yes.
Okay? So right now, you're trying to find the answer,
Yes.
but you should be doing this. And sometimes I do that.
No, I feel like I'm supposed to learn it for myself.
Yes,
I feel you're right about that.
exactly. Exactly. And that will give you peace and that will give you calmness and that will center you.
Okay.
And from that moment on, you will be good.
Okay.
You will be good. I understand that, your illness can affect your mind. I don't want you to be concerned about that right now.
Yeah.
Let's go with the things you can do.
Hmm.
And you can meditate. You meditate better than I do. So you can do that. Um, and you'll always be able to do that.
Yeah.
So now it's time to, again, and I know I'm repeating myself, to get quiet,
Okay.
to leave social media alone for a while, focus on yourself, get everything clear in your mind so you stop thinking about what's my purpose, what I have to do. Then once things are clear, then I want you to ask the question in meditation.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay.
As your kids, you know, your kids are going to be okay. Um, the youngest one, okay,
Yeah.
your youngest one a little bit more.
Yeah, he's attached to me at the hip.
Yeah. But there's gonna be somebody uh in his life at that time that that's going to help help him
Okay.
help him through.
Okay.
So he will be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I guess what I'm telling you is I know that's a big major concern uh with your children, and as well it should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, just know they will be okay. Youngest one a little, it's going to be more difficult for him, but there will be somebody there for him to
Okay.
to get to get through to other things, but I don't want to talk about it
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
here. Um so yeah, you'll uh, uh, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yes.
Um that's that's what your biggest issue is that your mind is just racing and it won't slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
that's
feel like
not
I'm
good.
taking on
That's
the workload.
yeah, that's not good for anyone. Okay?
No.
And especially someone with your health issues.
Yeah.
But also, and as you know, I am not a doctor. I don't claim to be.
Yeah.
Okay? But slow when you slow your mind down, it will also slow other things down. Do you
Agreed.
do you okay,
Agreed.
you
Yeah.
understand what
No.
I'm saying? Because I don't want to say too much, but it will slow
Yeah.
other
No,
things
it'll give
down.
me longevity. I get that.
Yeah. Um
Because right now I feel like I'm racing to the finish line and I don't want to
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you don't want to race to the finish line. No, no,
No.
no, no, no.
No. I need to take my time with this for my boys and, for other
Exactly.
things to happen. So I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
So,
Yes. And see the better you are emotionally,
yeah.
the better your children will be
Yes.
emotionally.
Yes.
Okay. Because they feed off of you.
Yeah.
So being frantic is not good right
No,
now.
because other people are feeling it as well from me, and I don't like that. I
Yeah.
was even hoping that I don't overwhelm you.
Oh no. No, no, you didn't. But
Okay.
see, yeah, yeah, see, you're worried about it. A lot of people want to talk to, people on the other side and all that, but and if that's what they want, that's what I do. Okay.
Mhm.
But I'm being that I am an empath, I'm more about the connection to you,
Yeah.
and let's help each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and that's what I'm supposed to do. That's part of my purpose uh in life is to do this, to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Um, not trying to get rich at it, not trying to be famous
No.
at it. I'm
No.
just trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, do you have any other question I might be able to answer real quick, and then I will get to the
Um,
next person?
just if there's any messages from the other side, that's all.
Do you have someone particular in mind?
My papa, my grandfather.
And you called him Papa?
Yeah.
That's what I called my grandfather, Papa. I miss my Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can do this quickly. Now, let me know whether I'm right or not, because I'm not always 100%.
Hmm.
But I feel him at percent uh, happy, like he was a happy soul while he was there. Well, more so, he made other people happy.
Yes.
Okay, he was that type of person. So, and being that I'm an empath, I I can feel his emotion, but I have to translate it. So I'm trying. So you already know he's giving me a lot. So you already know that he loves you. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let me get this together. Okay, he loves you. And he's this is him, not me. He's saying don't be afraid. I I know that you're not afraid, but he's saying don't be afraid.
No, I know what he means.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that because, but if you understand that,
Yeah, it
um,
has to do with my ex.
okay. No, a lot of stuff started coming through, and a whole lot of stuff started coming through, which made me emotional.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know. Because I felt like he wanted to talk to me for so long, but I haven't been open to it.
yeah, he's sending. Uh, I don't know if I have the words for this. So I'm gonna try something. I've never
Okay.
done this before. I'm going to try to send you exactly what I'm feeling from him. Okay?
Okay. He's telling me to be brave and keep fighting, right? I'm really sorry. It wasn't fair. Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. Well, I guess that worked.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You had to see all of that. I would never want
Oh.
anybody to feel what I felt, so let it go.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it don't apologize. Don't apologize. This is why I'm here. Oh boy. I
He
know I
protects
had a tissue.
he
Seems
protects
I've
me a
lost
lot.
it. Okay. Um
Mm.
no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Well, Bianca.
And yeah, no, I felt like I needed to be here today to learn or actually to relearn.
Yes.
I needed somebody else to tell me.
Yeah, quite often we do, and including myself. Um, Quite often we do. Oh boy.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, I wanted that
Yeah.
will take you to all my information,
Okay.
and
Thank
I'd
you
be
so
happy
much.
to hear from you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jill's gonna take you off the stage.
And before I
Okay.
do,
Yeah.
Bianca, I just want to send you much love as well. And
Thank you.
Jennifer in the audience says, Bianca, you've got this. Focus on what's important. Let the sun shine in.
Thank you, Jennifer.
That was nice.
All right, Bianca, I'm going to take you from the stage, but you please stay in the show if you can.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, was it Colleen we have?
Yes, but before I bring Colleen to the stage, you had a lot of people to come into the audience since you
Oh,
started
okay.
talking. Like I said, we have Jennifer, we have
Hi,
Gina, we have
Gina.
Danielle, we have
Danielle, good.
Jen, we have
Jen.
Aaron, we have Really Charlie, and we have Cecilia.
Oh, Cecilia. I saw Cecilia in Chris Rossetti's show. She goes there often, so and so do I. So hi. And I really Charlie. Okay. Now we have Colleen, right?
I'm getting ready to send her an invitation now. You can keep talking if you'd
Okay.
like. You are on the air.
Oh yeah. So I was happy to help, and I was happy that I was able to connect to her papa. And I think that my grandfather I also called Papa made for a quicker connection. So I think I see her on the stage, but I don't see any video. It seems video is not working tonight. Isn't that
Colleen,
weird?
did you see? I'm going to turn off your video, Colleen, and then I'll send you another invitation.
Yeah, and I think really Charlie had told me he was having this same issue when he did his show on Sunday, I believe.
All right, I sent you another invitation, Colleen, but I don't know if it's going to work. And Jennifer, thank you for saying what you said. Jennifer says, I'm your rock.
You are my rock. Everybody knows I can't do anything without Jill. Oh boy, I'd just be screwing up everything if Jill wasn't around. But no, that's not doesn't seem to be coming up. And I don't even have an emoji of Colleen, but we will see what we can do. So, Colleen, you're on the stage. Let's talk.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Colleen. You
Nice to
sound so.
speak to you.
I like speaking to you. I'd like to hear your voice. You
Oh,
sound familiar though.
well, I'm from the UK.
Yes, but you
Yeah,
sound
just by.
familiar. Like have I spoken to you before?
No, you haven't, Anthony. No,
No. Okay.
no.
All right. Well, phew. If I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm just trying to tap into you, just
Yeah.
by using your voice. So, ah, so Colleen, you are relatively seem to be like people perceive you as, oh yeah, yeah, Colleen's, yeah, she's nice, she's happy, if they were to describe you, um very kind, she's considerate, um things like that on the surface. but I feel like you've got some other stuff going on beneath that, and that you tend to put on a good face.
That's so
Am
true,
I
Anthony.
am I
Yes,
close? Okay. All right. I just needed
absolutely.
that for confirmation, so I know
Mm.
that I'm connected to you. So, and I usually ask this: what is your major concern in your life right now? What is it? What is it you're wanting to know, or what is it you want to address?
Well, similar things that you said to Bianca, really. Struggling with a sense of self and purpose. Children have grown. I've had a difficult last couple of years.
Oh, are you do you have a partner? Are you with anyone?
Yes, I do, yes.
Male, female,
A male, yeah.
male,
A male, yeah.
male. Let me see how to put this. Uh, and I don't want to talk too much about your partner. Uh, so my perception is that he's not there for you the way he should be,
Mm.
or he's not there for you the way you think he should be. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are things. This is actually, this is good. Were you here at the beginning of the show?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Okay. So my topic was, are you living?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This applies to you. It's great that you came to this show because that's on topic. This
Yeah,
applies
it
to you.
is.
And you want to live life. Okay. You want to experience things. You want to go places. You want to check out a new restaurant. You want to go to a concert. You want to, maybe you want to take some dance classes, but you want to do stuff. Okay. And enjoy life. Stuck. He's more of, well, we've been living this way forever. Why change anything?
Mm.
So he's good in his mind is that you still have control of who you are and who you want to become. I'm saying, don't be afraid.
Mm.
Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. If you have to go alone, go alone. So, you can ask them, and you might, I don't want to do that. Why do we have to do that? I don't want to do. And pulling someone along that doesn't want to be there, it won't be a good experience.
No.
He would make you feel bad about what you all were doing. And you don't want that. You want to be positive and enjoy whatever it is you do. maybe one day he'll come around and get curious and actually want to do some of the things that you're doing. But he's kind of set in his ways. You know, I mean, you know this. I,
I know.
I'm just telling you so you know that I know that I know this.
That's
Okay,
right.
so
Yeah,
I'm not just saying stuff. You know, I understand, and I can feel how he makes you feel, and you don't want to live the thoughts. And I'll just leave it at that. You're just getting a lot of thoughts. Now, do you have any close friends that you spend time with?
Not really, to be honest. No, I don't.
Yeah,
Just mainly family.
That's what I figured. And
Connections on
that's why I said if you have to go alone, go alone.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling that you didn't have a group of people like that. However, oh yeah, this is definite. This is definite. Yeah, and when I do reading, sometimes I'll give a percentage of how sure I am or how strong I feel about it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll say, oh, I'm 50-50, or I'll say I'm 75%. And then sometimes I'll say, I know this to be true. And that's what I'm 100%, like 99.9% sure. If you begin to do some of the things that you just want to do, you will have a close friend and then some other friends also.
Yeah.
And you need that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows you need that. Okay? You don't tell anybody.
I don't.
Your partner definitely doesn't know. Your kids don't know. But you know. And you have deprived yourself of friendship, of that. You don't share that part of yourself with them.
I don't with anybody, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
good.
yeah. When you start doing the things that you enjoy, and I know it can be scary to, go out on your own and do some things, and your family will wonder what's wrong with you. So expect that.
Yeah.
Okay. But don't pay him any attention. I've already told you that's what's going to happen. So don't pay them any attention. Still love your family, but don't pay them any attention. Just I'm still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of it. And if you begin to do that, like I said, you'll get some, backlash from family, but you will become happy.
Yeah.
You would become happy. Because up until this point, you've always done what was expected of you.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, that's not living.
That's why I've had this sort of overwhelmed crash.
Yeah.
It's been my own choice, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But sort of awakened to it now.
Yeah, this is good. So it's just a matter of taking that first step. Just that first step.
Well, yeah.
That's also what I talked about is doing something different. You do something
Yes.
different and your life will begin to change sooner. Yeah, yeah. Be like, oh, if I had known it would be this enjoyable, I would have done this a long time ago. Yeah, so everything is looking good for you. Just
Yeah.
as long as you take that first step and
That's it.
don't
Yeah.
talk yourself out of it.
No. It's
And
so
don't
easy
let
just to go along. Yeah.
don't let anybody else talk you out of it either.
No. Yeah, you
And
kind of
I don't
expect it to be something for the family and for your partner, and you kind of
exactly.
fall back into that
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
try to step out of it.
yeah, because you have decades of that,
Yes, decades, absolutely.
decades, but
Yeah.
they they think they know you, but they don't know you.
Yeah, I don't know. No,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. So show them who you are.
Yeah. Mm.
And then when they see you smiling all the time and they see you full of energy all the time and you're going this place and that place and you have new friends, something you've never had before,
Yeah.
and you're living, they're going to think something's wrong with that. And nothing wrong with that. It's life. It's living
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Sort of living your own life again. That's the thing I struggle with, really, because I've always lived life for everyone else.
For everyone else. That's right. You had a brief, a very, look, you had a very brief time when you felt what that was like. And that's when you were a teenager. I'm thinking
Very
from,
brief.
yeah, very brief. I'm thinking 14, I see 14 to 16.
Wow.
14 to, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, but you got to take that first step.
Yes, I do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but before I go, is there any other question that you have for me?
I just it's my mum's anniversary of her passing today, 15 years ago, and my dad died 38 years before that, tragically. And 8 years ago, we had a connection through a random person, through my daughter, and she told her a catalogue of details. And at the time, I just dismissed it all, and I thought, this can't be true. But I feel it was true. I really feel they connected through this random person. And I've always tried to connect since that, and I've never been able to. I just wondered if there's anything you can.
I'm not feeling your mom's energy yet, but that doesn't mean I can't connect to her. What is see, I say what is her name instead of what was her name.
Yeah, I feel that exactly the same. She's still there, a spirit.
Yes.
And her name's Bridget.
Oh, say it again.
Bridget Owls.
Rudith?
Bridget.
Okay. And did you say owls?
L's, ELLS. Yeah.
Bridget. Oh, I thought I heard Rudith. Okay, Bridget. I'm trying. And I'm still trying. It's now this This is weird. This is weird because this has never happened to me before. She's this is what I feel, but I'm interpreting it, and I'm smiling, and it's like she's telling you to listen to me.
Yeah.
So it's like she's heard everything that I've told you. This is really weird because this has never had. She heard everything, and I told you, and she's saying yes. Listen to him. Do what he says. You deserve it. You've been putting this off too long. That's what I get from her.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense to you. On the other side, and let me tell you this. Okay, well, let me explain this. The person on the other side now, your mother, she is not exactly the same the way you remember her. Okay. So when
Yeah.
she was here, she wouldn't have told you that.
No, she wouldn't.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't. See, I can tell you that. When
Yeah.
she was here, she would not have told you that. As a matter of fact, all she wants is for you to be happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, no matter no matter how much, or I quite often say mothers and daughters, mothers and daughters, mothers and daughters, because mothers and daughters, they have unique relationship. And quite often it's like I don't want to say, I don't like to use uh love hate, but I love my mother, but she drives me nuts. I love my mother, but she's always making me do something I don't want to do. Okay?
Yeah.
But that's not her anymore. It's not. So the way you remember her is not the way she is now. The way she is now, she would never say anything that would hurt you in any kind of way. Okay. Let's see. So she's giving me now, and this is to help you to understand, I guess, the way she treated you, the way she was, I don't know if hard is the right word, stern,
Yeah.
stern, for being stern with you. She's asking you to forgive her because she didn't know anything else.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, so she didn't know anything else when she was here.
Yeah.
On the other side, she understands now.
Yeah.
So now she's like your best cheerleader. Okay. She wants the best for you. and she knows that you've spent your life the way you have is because of her. She did that.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. So she just wants you to forgive her. Please forgive her. But now she's with you. And I know this is hard for you.
Mm.
Yeah, I know this is hard for you. Yeah.
I just wondered if there's anything from my dad. 38 years ago, I think.
Oh, 38 years ago.
Mm.
And what was his name?
George.
His name is George. Okay. Here's the deal with George. When people cross over, they may have lived their life a certain way while they were here.
Yeah.
And when they get to the other side, they need, a lot of us have to get lessons. Okay. And it's about the way we lived while we were here. And how we treated people and how we saw the world and all of that. Now, time on the other side is also relative. Okay, so we think a year could be a few seconds on that side. Okay. So George he's like really stubborn. George gets in his own way on the other side. So he's still trying to learn stuff.
Yeah.
So when other people, and he's been shown the error of his ways while he was here, but he still doesn't see them as errors.
Yeah.
So he's still working on that. Unfortunately, he still is. Yeah.
Oh.
But he's okay.
He's okay. That's the main
He's
thing.
okay. Yes, he's okay. He hasn't been sent to hell. He hasn't been sent to Hades. He's okay, but he's still trying to learn those lessons because he's stubborn.
Yeah.
Strong-willed.
Oh. That's good.
But he's all right.
He's okay. Yeah.
So where I described your mother as being different than when she was here. So she learned her lessons, okay?
Yeah.
But your dad, he's still in school. Okay. So even though she passed away after him, she passed him by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's good. He's okay. He's
good.
okay. So he's closer to what he was when he was here. Yet. But it will happen, but not yet. Yeah. And that's it for George.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I
Yeah,
hope I was of some help. That's
you
what I'm supposed to
absolutely
do.
have been brilliant. Thank you.
You're very
Lovely to speak to
welcome.
you.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
usually an hour show, but we're at an hour and 20 minutes, and my producer keeps uh, supposed to do.
bye. Okay,
All
right.
right,
I
Jill.
will think about all those things. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Okay.
welcome.
All right.
And thanks again, Colleen, for joining us. I
Thank
don't
you,
know what
Yes.
time
Jill.
it is there, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 in the morning here.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
wow.
So thank you.
Thank you. Yes, even a bigger thank you.
Thank you so
Wow.
much, guys. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. All right, I'm going to remove you from the stage, but you'll still be in the
Right, you
show.
are.
All right. Woo wee. Ooh, tonight was a night. I'm telling you, you guys got to see me cry tonight. But woo, and I did something I have not done before. It's good, good. It's good night. Very good night. All right. Well, we're going to get out of this show. We're going to close it up before Jill comes at me. She's been... Hey, my next show is on September 26th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's U.S. And this show, I don't even know why I made it a show for the next title, but Can You Feel Heaven? Or actually, it is You Can Feel Heaven. So, that's going to be on the 26th of September. That's playing now is Feel Freedom by Mix Sound, and The Path of Less Resistance is the song I played before I started doing readings. And the song to open the show was Feel the Wave by Emilio Maroon. And again, I thank you all so much for coming. I always love it when you... Anything else, remember to check out the website. Remember to hit the fortune cookie and see where else you can find me. And the website is knowtoBeStill.com. KNOW 2 B still.com. And I'm going to turn off the video